Why you won't see Sean Diddy Combs' trial on TV? Here's what you need to know. For fans of high-profile court cases, the ongoing trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs might seem like a must-watch event. However, unlike the widely televised trials of O.J. Simpson, Johnny Depp, or Michael Jackson, Diddy's legal battle will not be available for public viewing on TV or via livestream. The trial officially kicked off on Monday, May 12th, after an extensive week-long jury selection process. But if you were expecting wall-to-wall media coverage complete with live video feeds, you're out of luck. Here's why. The main reason Diddy's trial won't be televised is rooted in a long-standing federal rule. Specifically, Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 53, established in 1946, explicitly prohibits the taking of photographs in the courtroom during judicial proceedings or the broadcasting of judicial proceedings from the courtroom. This rule has been in place for nearly 8 decades, and it draws a firm line when it comes to cameras in federal criminal cases. Unlike state courts, which sometimes allow televised proceedings based on the judge's discretion, federal courts maintain a strict no-camera policy for criminal trials. This means there will be no live video coverage, no courtroom photos, and not even live audio broadcasts of Combs' trial. The only visuals the public might see are courtroom sketches, drawn by artists stationed inside the courtroom. Written coverage from journalists present at the trial will be the primary source of information for the public. Though real-time video is off the table, media outlets will provide live updates through articles, social media posts, and news broadcasts. The ban on cameras has sparked frustration among fans of courtroom drama, many of whom followed every minute of previous celebrity trials. The Depp versus Heard defamation case, for example, attracted millions of viewers on platforms like YouTube and social media, turning the courtroom into a digital battleground of opinions and viral moments. However, Diddy's trial is operating under a completely different legal framework, making such live spectacle impossible. Sean Combs is currently facing serious federal charges, including racketeering and sex trafficking. The allegations have shaken the entertainment industry and sparked widespread media attention. Prosecutors accuse Combs of leading a criminal enterprise that facilitated and covered up acts of sexual exploitation and trafficking. The charges stem from a lengthy investigation, and the trial is expected to span several weeks as both sides present their evidence and witnesses. Given the severity of the charges and the high-profile nature of the defendant, there was speculation about whether this trial might somehow bypass the federal rule, but legal experts quickly dismissed that possibility. The Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 53 is not subject to exceptions for celebrity status or public interest. Its primary purpose is to protect the integrity of judicial proceedings and ensure that trials are not turned into media circuses. Some argue that this rule is outdated in an era where transparency and public access are often seen as paramount. Advocates for court transparency believe that allowing cameras could help the public better understand the judicial process. On the other hand, opponents argue that broadcasting trials can influence public perception, endanger witnesses, and even compromise the fairness of the proceedings. For now, the law is clear. Federal criminal trials will remain off-limits to cameras. This ensures that the focus stays on the facts and legal arguments presented in court, rather than on creating viral content or sensational headlines. While it might be disappointing for those hoping to watch the drama unfold live, it reinforces the principle that the courtroom is a place for justice, not entertainment. In the case of Diddy's trial, the public will have to rely on traditional journalism to stay informed. Reputable news organizations will provide updates, analysis, and coverage as the trial progresses. Expect to see plenty of headlines, expert opinions, and perhaps even animated sketches capturing key moments from inside the courtroom. As the trial moves forward, many will be watching closely, just not through a live video feed. Instead, this high-stakes case will unfold in the confines of the courtroom, away from the glare of live cameras as federal law intends.